So we're yeah. So we're already starting. The guy with the fucking Camp Lejeune fucking haircut.
Yeah, right here in the middle.
No, the one up in the right underneath the light.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't somebody tell those guys to go do something productive?
I pulled through and I rolled my window down this far. I said, "You have anything to say?" I said, "What do you got to say? I can hear you. You can hear me. I don't have to roll my window down." And he just told me, "I'm Officer DUI checkpoint. You have a good night." Exactly. Thank you.
Which?
The tall dude,
the middle guy
in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's the one.
Because they pulled me right in, and right as you were getting ready.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah. No.
But don't work too hard. These guys in the front,
Yeah. No.
I'm glad he can pay attention enough to count to 6. It's not hard. And they got this thing so tight on the trailer, they're trying to have people jump it like Gone in 60 Seconds, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
All right, what's up, everybody? Charlie Cruz, Don Larson, Southeastern PA, Bear, Catman, Eduardo Orantes.
I'm here in case anybody didn't know.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
Arizona Trail, Lenny Lopez.
We're up to 50 already. 55.
Indy Blue, what's up, Ishmael? Is this the James Freeman channel? Of course it is.
Wait, they all ran out of the street now? They're not working? He's taking a break?
Yeah.
Oh, they got to prep him. Oh, the camera guys are
all
here.
They gotta.
Camera guys are here. Be on your best behavior.
I know.
Everybody don't.
We don't want Johnny to say for you to try to impersonate a human being.
Right.
Well, do you just tell them they can't block the sidewalk? You see that?
Yeah.
That's a felony.
That's a misdemeanor felony. It's an aggravated misdemeanor.
All right, hit the like button, everybody. Yeah, they're already starting.
Yeah. When's the coffee getting delivered? Is there a Dunkin' around here?
Yeah.
Oh, he had to use the restroom, so he had to go use the Target. That's good luck.
Yeah, they don't.
They didn't bring the Porta-John this time. But they got the lights on.
For those of you that don't know, I think it was a Mark Twain quote. I could be wrong. And he said the coldest winter I ever spent was a summer in San Francisco.
I know what you're talking about.
If you don't live in Los Angeles, I know this is not San Francisco. However, we have had May Gray and June gloom. It is currently probably 58 degrees right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm just up. No, that was 40 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
64 degrees. What city are we in? Are we in
Northridge?
Northridge?
Yeah.
Jesus. We're west of the 405, which is no man's land.
Yeah.
I always want to be behind a power pole.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Great idea.
No.
The biggest street sign you can find is a power pole. Telephone or whatever this is.
Yeah.
This is a stabilizer for the one across the street. That's a good play, Johnny.
Right. All right. Yeah. No, I mean
an anchor pole.
I didn't realize there's a 2-story Burger King. Is that's the champagne room up there?
No, that's the live-in manager, like a public storage.
I don't know if you guys can see this.
Yeah, zoom in a little. Yeah, there's a...
I don't think that dog was ever found. I tried to call animal control and there's nobody to get through.
Which dog? What happened?
The dog that got loose.
Oh.
You didn't see that?
No. Was that the last live stream?
Yeah. Like 2 weeks.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, no. They arrested a woman.
Oh, and the dog got out.
And then the dog got out of the collar.
Again with that.
Yeah. There's a 2-story Burger King and there's stairs to the back. I don't know if you guys can see the stairs right there. I think
to nowhere.
That goes right to the champagne room. Listen, I think that could be, and it looks like
We're
a
pretty
new.
far away from
it looks
cracking
like,
A-Paul. What are you talking?
I mean, there could be like some pleasantries that go on up there that
when they
you
have a new hiring class,
you got to have
the training. It's good to have a location on site for a meeting room.
Who has a 2-story Burger King? I mean, seriously, dude. And we are right outside the Target.
But it only has the bullseye lit up, not the outer ring.
Right.
Because budget cuts. I like his light though. It's not just the yellow stick. He has
the purple,
the blue pink.
Maybe that's kind of like what TSA uses on your driver's license.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Make sure it's legit.
Is that the UV light?
Yeah.
But
That's where Big G says that's where they go to give you your big raise.
That's where you go to see the king.
Do I have updates on a fur baby? Yeah, Poppy is scheduled for surgery in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I applied for this like vet care thing.
Yeah. That's how we got our second dog neutered for free because we played.
Well, no,
we played broke.
It's a
but
it's a
take
credit.
advantage of the system.
It's like a credit card kind of thing.
Oh
and
yeah, to finance it.
Yeah. So
yeah. It's like dental,
we got
but it's
some.
for
We got
pets.
some. Yeah, we got some. Well, actually, I didn't realize this, but Belle told me that
Can you make the bus turn his lights on?
that pet insurance is an actual scam,
Oh yeah.
which
Well,
I didn't realize until I saw on TikTok. It's an all-out scam.
Well, if
pet
you just
insurance.
have basic insurance, yeah. We
like-
have it through the vet club and we use it.
Okay,
for the
no,
2
but
visits a year. And
maybe Belle can come in here into the chat, but
she should talk to Lucky because Lucky pays for it. So.
yeah, it's that because a lot of people are like, oh, you should get pet insurance, and they don't pay.
No.
No, and there were people that were like, listen, I work. There's only
In
like 3
claims,
companies,
yeah.
and they're like, I work for one of them.
And they accept nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
They approve
just-
no claims.
right.
Yeah.
So
It's worse than auto insurance. And we thought auto insurance was bad. At least they don't have them
So-
working too hard. They put them on the second busiest street in the valley on
no, I know. So the website did say updated. When I went
Really?
back on, it said updated because it had a different address than this.
Well, and strangely, over there at Woodley, the original announced location, there was still a car with flashing lights in the middle of the street.
Interesting. Well, I did see a marked squad car go after somebody over there, which
That might have been what it was. Is I saw one down there,
I don't know how they would have
or why they
made a
would've-
U-turn or something
Yeah.
like that. So
So should I go ask for their names and serial numbers?
someone says plus pet insurance will not accept the pet if it's a pre-existing condition, just like
Correct.
humans. Wow, are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yeah,
America is
That's common.
America's a horrible place.
they'll accept
I'm,
your money, but they won't accept your pre-existing condition.
I'm moving out of here. I seriously, like, I gotta
Your
get,
ticker's already been counting
I
down.
gotta get out of here. No, seriously, like this is,
The
Do you know
shitstorm
the
is real.
people in the rest of the world are like,
Laughing at us?
Oh God, they're like, you guys work to live.
Well, I go around saying the opposite of that, and people look at me like I'm worse than George Olstein or Joe
Yeah.
Olstein, whatever the hell that power preacher's name is.
Or live to work, whichever. But the one,
No,
whichever
you-
one it is, where you're like, listen, you
don't-
got 3 jobs and you still can't pay your fucking bills. You know what I mean?
You don't live to work, you work to live. So
Yeah.
you can work to take that time off and enjoy
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah.
Live a little bit.
Yeah. I was watching this guy. He was an expat from New Zealand, and he's living in Spain.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, the entire month of August, forget trying to get anything done. Nothing is open. Everybody is on holiday.
They're on
Like,
hiatus.
You can't even get a haircut. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah. No, like,
It's a good thing I've been cutting my own hair
no,
for 15
exactly.
years.
So,
And yours is pretty good.
yeah,
this
no,
week.
I'm, if I got some good blades.
Yeah.
Um,
Are you on a monthly shave club?
Yeah, I am with Gillette.
Yeah.
They send me blades better than the Costco blades. 'Cause I thought the Costco blades were the best ones.
That
The
was where
orange
I was
ones.
gonna follow,
No,
yeah.
there's yellow ones that you get from Gillette themselves, way sharper.
Better. Somebody's horny. Look out.
Way sharper. The yellow banded blades, not the
blades
orange. No, it's like 4. I don't know.
With the reverse.
I did actually buy a straight blade and
Oh, one of
try
those
to.
flip-
Oh no, the fucking
Just
like
those
the ones that'll
singles,
kill. Yeah,
solid,
the ones
yeah.
that'll. You got to get the right angle and like it's tough. I mean, there is a
cut your
learning
ear
curve.
off if you're not
Oh, you'll
careful.
get. I mean, an amazing shave, but there is a learning curve, man.
There's a learning cut.
Yeah. Joe Cool, what's up, man? Love you too. Love you back, man.
Make sure to
Billy
share.
Kid
Thumbs
Norwood.
up.
Yeah.
Sorry. We're only at 100 people. What does yours say?
110.
Yeah. How many units do we have here?
Yeah, I don't know.
2.
1, 2, 3, 4,
3,
5,
4,
6,
5.
7, 8, 9.
We got the bike, but he's parked. He's working really hard. Where's that guy?
This is nine cops.
Something like that. Well, there's The two counter ladies in the
10 or 10?
trailer.
No, minus the actuaries or whatever the fuck they're.
Yeah,
The
right.
guys with vests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9. I think it's
9.
right. Unless there's anybody sitting in a
Oh
car.
no, there's a
that's
guy
just-
behind us there.
Yeah, another one had needed to get coffee.
Right.
He's got a Starbucks now.
$50. $50 he didn't pay. $50 he didn't pay for that Starbucks.
Are we getting a boat? Who's buying a travel trailer?
What about a
tonight?
ski-doo?
Yeah, a ski-doo. Or is it a sea-doo?
I know.
For those of you in the chat, somebody correct us.
Chris
both.
Wright, what's up? Genesis, what's up?
It's a wave runner. okay?
Detective Winter is not on scene.
No, we haven't seen him. We saw Winter's cousin about a year ago, or brother. I did.
Yeah.
Remember I sent you that? I got
Oh, no,
reminded
I-
by Google's photos last week. Remember a year
Yeah.
ago? You saw this creep in your neighborhood. He was dressed in a costume.
Yeah, can you imagine taking 6 weeks? I think it's paid too. So I saw, who's the guy that did Fahrenheit 9/11?
Oh,
The heavyset guy. Anyway,
Michael Moore.
Michael Moore. So
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok with him, and he was in Germany.
Yeah,
And he was at a
he's-
pencil factory, and he said he sits down with all the employees, and he's like, "Why aren't you guys at work right now?" And they're like, "We're on a break." And he goes, "How many jobs do you guys have?" And they said, "What?" They started laughing. He said, "How many jobs?" They said, "This is my only job." They said, "You guys rent?" Or they go, "We all own homes." He goes, "You work at a pencil factory?" They go, "Yeah." And Germany knows how to take care of its people.
Right.
$30,000 in Germany is like $90,000 to $100,000 in the
That's like living large.
yeah. But what you pay, I mean, people are like, well, they pay so much tax for medical. Yeah. How many GoFundMe's do you see from people? How expensive is pancreatic cancer? You know.
Yeah. How many people
know.
are dying of this, that, and
So and then he's over and they're like what do you, he goes, "Yeah, we work from 6 to 2." And he goes, "What do you do with all of that free time?" He goes, "I hang out with my girlfriend, we go out and have lunch and get coffee
tea and chill and watch
you know
the
what I mean?
sunset."
Yeah, we live, we unwind." And then he was over at a motorcycle factory, Ducati, in Italy.
Yeah.
And he's talking to the CEO. The CEO is on the floor with him, saying, we insist, like our guys will get massages for free, like because we don't want them too fatigued on the assembly line.
Right.
Like, why wouldn't you take care of your employees like that?
No. That makes
They're making
far
you
too
money.
much sense. Far too much
Yeah,
intelligence. going on.
I don't. Big Rooster had to take out medical bankruptcy. Yeah. Yeah, America is not the greatest thing that we were sold. I'm 56.
Don't miss the workout shoppers.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's lifting his bags for.
Yeah.
There you go. Grandpa, Uncle
Yeah.
Joe. Over
He's just trying to impress the cops.
Look at me and my strength,
he's into
baby.
men in
I
uniforms.
lift my target bags to my nipples. It's very impressive.
Yeah.
As she walks with her hands all.
But I forget what else took place at the Ducati factory, but it was like
They
just
take serious
ridiculous.
breaks, right?
Oh yeah, no, but it was like ridiculous of like, oh, you Americans, you guys, you guys think you're the best, and no, you guys are, you just work yourself to death. And
Most of the time. And they think 2 weeks off is generous in America.
yeah, listen, if you're a millionaire here, like George Carlin said, there's two classes of people in this world: millionaires and suckers. If you got all the money in the world, are there enough traffic cones?
Oh, no. Should I go count them?
Pepper Brooks here. Bell for Freedom is here.
I guess there's 75 traffic cones.
Minimum, yeah.
There might only be 40 on this to the left
Yeah.
of you, but there's another 35 to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have no problems moving out of the U.S. You know, I mean, I'm not going to renounce my citizenship, anything crazy like that. I mean,
You'll still invite yourself back.
yeah, I mean, it's.
Oh, now he's telling the car to turn its lights on. Oh, there you go. But not the bus.
Right.
Because they're city employees, so they, don't need your help. Oh, oh wow. He screened her. She's
Yeah,
good.
it's his neighbor, I'm sure.
Yeah, she didn't have her lights on. She must be sober.
Listen, I would go anywhere. Listen, I'm under no delusion that there's some utopia somewhere, but like Italy, south of France, Spain,
Whoa.
Portugal, Netherlands, Greece.
So do we bet how long it takes if I'm recording till they close up the trailer?
Well, there's nobody in there. There's no civilians being interrogated.
But they still don't like it being recorded.
Yeah, but it's generally because of
Privacy?
right, having members of the public that are detained in there.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Sarah Tay posted the Cash App. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're still taking donations for Poppy's surgery.
Yes.
We're still like about $500 shy of the goal for the credit amount that I got, plus the little bit of fundraising that we did already. So she had a surgery 2 years ago. She has, you guys have all seen it. She's got this mass. It's like doubling in size every month or 6 weeks. So it really needs to be. I mean, and she's got probably half a dozen cancerous tumors on her belly, so that need to be surgically removed, and it's already been confirmed that they did a biopsy a couple years ago that confirmed that it's cancer. I forget exactly what type of cancer, but popular with a lot of pits with the pink skin and stuff, and mostly UV and sun related. And if you guys know the history of Poppy, she was bred for bait dogs in South Central Los Angeles, and I don't think Poppy ever slept inside a home. I think she was kept outside all the time. She loves going, I mean, that's her go-to. She'll stay outside in the sun until she's like hyperventilating. And she had either the right or the left canine on the upper side was ruptured, and so I think people realized that it was going to get too expensive, and they turned her into the animal shelter. And we paid for the surgery and adopted her, which I never really understand, because it was a place called Best Friends in Mission Hills, and they definitely have vets on staff. Like, why wouldn't you send a dog out like 100%? Like, why would you adopt a dog that has a broken canine, like a massively broken canine that needs a fairly pressing timeline surgery? So, yeah. I don't know. All right, I'm just in the chat again. Tommy Huxley, what's up? If you guys are new to the channel completely, press 1 so we can say hi. If you have been on the channel, my main channel, for a little while, but you're new to the live streams and the banter that takes place here, press 2. So we can say hi. Radio Nerd, Johnny50 Live. Welcome. Some vets charge crazy money. Yeah, this vet's charging like $2,200 for this surgery, which, as he said, he's like, listen, I'm not the cheapest and I'm not the most expensive, which I actually appreciate, like, when he said that. So BR549, what's up? Sharice McConnell, Bill Huber, what's up? Yeah, she actually needs a tooth. She's got a tooth that needs a surgery as well, that probably needs an extraction as well. So
Have a good night. Thank you.
Jen Wow, what's going on?
Bye-bye.
Jen Wow chooses 69. Terrence Experience, where can I donate? The mods are posting links. There's a Cash App. There's a PayPal link. There is a whatchamacallit. Hey, Bell for Freedom, can you text me a photo to the pixel of Poppy's underbelly so I can show the chat? There we go. Thank you, man. Yeah, she just turned 9, and she is a Boston bully. She is fawn and white, and she is the sweetest little girl. So everybody's a friend.
1, 2, 3, 4,
All
5,
are.
6. Okay, let's see. He can count to 6. Screen them, boys.
Detective Winters is not there.
But I would like.
Bonsoir.
The only females on scene are the actuaries. Male dominated.
Yeah, as Ace says, if you guys do super chat, listen, if you guys want to donate, you guys get to donate however you want to donate. However, for those of you that are new, those of you that are not new, bear with me. So all super chat, YouTube takes, I think, at least a third. And so all of June 1st to June 30th super chats for any creators get, all creators see the money on the 21st of the following month. So July 20, so if you donate on June 1st or June 30th, the content creator sees it on July 21st. So PayPal is instant, far fewer percentage fees. Cash App, Venmo are instant. So Damon, we're at Balboa and Nordhoff. So just so you know, that is YouTube, all of YouTube. And listen, in their defense, they want to sit on the money for a couple of weeks to make sure there's no chargebacks and so forth. And it's just a smart business decision on their part. You know what I mean? And they're a huge corporation, and so. Yeah. Oh my God. Renee, hello. Johnny from Arkansas. What's up? Jurgen Bala, much respect. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Dude, the last time that I was out here, so I've been on Crestor for high cholesterol because part of the keto thing, you eat a lot of fat, and so your cholesterol goes through the roof, both the good and bad cholesterol. Mm-hmm. So I was on Crestor for like 6 weeks, but one of the side effects, it makes your muscles like really pain, like you worked out, like it's really sore. And dude, after I did that checkpoint a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't walk for 3 days just from standing up and like leaning on my hip. No, we just like leaning on my hip and like, uh-oh, here we go.
Yeah.
He just engaged his body cam.
You did?
Yeah, this guy's here with his dad. Looks like his dad in the passenger seat just by his age. Belle, will you send me a picture of Poppy? So I threw out all my Crestors. So here's the cop getting in with the old man. What if the guy had dementia
What if he's
and
a serial
started punching the cop? Like the actual question.
Right.
Like
yeah.
my parents both had dementia. They died at 92. Like what if
Like live.
what if that guy was like, oh my God, we're being carjacked.
So are we gonna go down here to the driveway?
Yeah, we'll go a little.
Or how close should I get?
We'll
By
go
the balls?
close enough
By the
and-
red balls?
Am I going to Freeman's Court appearance on the 16th? No.
New Mexico?
No, I
no.
don't get out much.
That's a good response, John.
Yeah,
His ankle bracelet won't let him get that far away.
Yeah,
from
so
home.
just FYI, if you guys go on statins, I could not walk for 3 days. My hip was
Really?
like excruciating pain, but it was like you needed a massage. It was like all of the lactic acid was
Here they
like
come. You tell them.
I wonder if they're gonna call animal control for the guy's dad, like they did with the. Sab Crazy is with me. He is a special guest.
Slightly unhinged and slightly already warmed up. It's a Saturday night of bro time. We went through the checkpoint before we went live. Told him I don't answer questions.
Dude, is the start stop feature on the newer cars? Does it really make that much of a difference?
I don't think it does, but
Is it mostly
I know
for
that car is
emissions?
running because there's drips coming out of the air conditioning for that cruiser.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
They could leave it on, but they could turn off the air conditioner.
it's got to be 60 degrees now. Like, so we
It
get
says
this marine
63.
layer in Southern California, which is the same marine layer that the Golden Gate Bridge gets when you see that really sexy fog come across the Golden Gate Bridge. That is the same marine layer. We don't get it as sexy as that.
Definitely not as
You know what I
sexy.
mean? It's higher clouds and not as nice looking. Thank you. But yeah, no, it's cool. Although, what was the high today?
71.
Okay,
According to this app. It was 72 in Santa Anita, where I was.
Belle, did you send it to the Pixel? I don't. I didn't get it, Belle. I'm looking at the burner phone now, so. So the point being is, it's been cold. It's been cold here in Los Angeles. People that are new here, there are people. This is the worst. Well, depending on what kind of weather you like, this is the worst time to come and visit Los Angeles. If you think you're going to be like, oh, it's going to be sunny and like, I mean, it is socked in. We are in Northridge and it's socked in. Oh, thank you, Bill. All right, you guys, turn away for the squeamish. My screen is cracked, so that is not a spider web, but that is the cancer. That is the biggest cancer lesion that is on Poppy's underside. That is easily half the size of my thumb.
Yeah, just reach in their car. God damn. He's over here trying to tell him to turn on the headlights, and he's accosting the steering wheel. Oh, there you go. There you go. Help him out. I'm here to help. Remember, you're not a Honda person. Jerk off.
So you can see the lesion in regard to how size of her nipples there. It is big. So yeah, having a dog with cancer, I mean, Jesus, like, you know. So Taz's Tech, we are in the San Fernando Valley. I think we're in Northridge. We're west of the 405, which gets weird. Have you heard about Denise Lynn? What about Silver? I think Bell talked to her a couple days ago. I don't know. I'm not sure. Somebody, I want you guys posting Southeastern PA Community Watch's link every few minutes, please. That's the guy that inspired my entire channel, in case those of you that don't know. Yeah, Denise isn't doing well. So yeah, she says she doesn't think she has long to live. Yeah, no, I know. She has she's been yeah, she has not been well. So yes, Don in Hawaii, thank you very much. John, you were very generous a couple weeks back. Yes, thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right, we're watching this guy do the sobriety checkpoint. He's doing fine, I think. I don't know. I've not really been paying attention. Yeah, she's in and out of the hospital. Yeah, she's got yeah, if you guys have Denise's info, feel free to reach out. She also I love Denise, that she's sort of lost her will to stick around. Which, I mean, the power of the mind. All right, more sobriety checkpoints. Look at this, on private property, right at the target. So I don't have any cats. I gotta be honest, I'm not a big cat guy. I don't get it. I don't really understand it. But that's okay. We got backup for the field sobriety test. Remember, you guys, I am not a criminal defense attorney. However, I'm thinking any criminal defense attorney will tell you to never, ever, ever, never, ever, 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 never, ever perform field sobriety tests. All you are doing is giving the police, you're building a case against yourself, and you are giving them evidence against your condition. Remember, a few years back, probably 2-3 years back, we saw a guy get into a wreck on a motorcycle, hit a tour bus on Ventura Boulevard, west of the 405. And even after this guy had wrecked on his motorcycle, they were having him stand on one leg and do all of the field sobriety tests. After having been in a motorcycle wreck, okay? where he said he had injuries to his legs, feet, ankle. They don't care. Alley one, what's up? Do you see Virgil Forrester's questions? Hold on, do you need to answer the cops' questions? Of course not. Of course not. Now, okay, listen to me. I'm gonna say this. Okay, everybody knows about Walmart and people seeing the receipts. HBO Matt, thank you, man. That's great news. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Walmart checks receipts, right? Everybody knows this. Walmart checks receipts on the way out the door. People are like, oh, I'm not okay with that. That's blah, 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 blah. Costco, I'm a huge Costco fan. They also pay a living wage. It's part of the rules of the membership to the Costco warehouse that you have to show your receipt on the way out. So it's really not an option. However, here is the quandary, kids. Okay, so in order to detain you, a store or LP, loss prevention, they need reasonable articulable suspicion that you are shoplifting. By not showing a receipt, and I saw a lawyer talking about this, by not showing a receipt at the door, look at this classic car coming. If by not showing your receipt at the door, that could easily be argued in court that was their reasonable articulable suspicion that you were shoplifting. Think about it. So also, and I watched that Steve Leto guy, the lawyer from Michigan. He mostly does like car stuff and lemons, and he's a funny guy. All he does is read news articles, and but he's a lawyer. And he said, you know what? If you don't like, he just did a story recently about a guy who went to 5 different Walmarts and then sued them, and the judge threw it out, saying that he was just trying to bait them. Steve Leto made a really good point. He said, if you don't want to show your receipts, then don't shop at Walmart. Loss prevention is no more than security guards. How is it legal for them to detain someone? Easy. There's something that's called shopkeeper's privilege. Look that up. And go watch the Steve Leto, I think it's Lehto. Maybe somebody could link to the exact, he did a thing on a Walmart, I think it was this week. But think about that. By not showing a receipt, that could easily be argued that is their reasonable articulable suspicion that you're stealing. It's not that much of a stretch to be argued in court. Yeah, I get it, Jay Watterson, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's, you know. So, the point that I'm trying to make is, by not saying anything at a DUI checkpoint, rather than saying, hey, I want to remain silent, that could be reasonable articulable suspicion for them to possibly detain you. So just I mean, I would just say, I'm not going to answer any questions, blah, blah, blah. I am certainly not going to perform any field sobriety tests, Your Honor, and am I free to leave? Am I free? Alley 1, America's a police state. Absolutely it is.
Oh yeah. This is an
Absolutely.
economy of scale.
Policing is a business, you guys.
Yeah.
Do you
Why
guys
do
know?
they have new vehicles of anybody?
Do you guys? I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a fire during the pandemic. I think it was during the pandemic. It was at an apartment complex in a nice part of like Sherman Oaks or somewhere, and they literally had 40 trucks and engines.
They had every fire station in the whole valley.
Like,
Yeah.
they were there. So the fire department is the same thing. It is a business. If we spent $3 billion in 2023, let's spend 3.1 in 2024.
Well,
Freedom is an illusion in America. Absolutely, Alley One. People. You guys got it. You guys listen. I love America. I think we were colossally sold a lie especially over the last 40 years. This guy's going to jail. His fucking dementia dad's gonna have to fucking walk home and freeze to death.
Jesus Christ.
Prison industrial complex
Real
is real.
positive.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, you guys want to talk about the organ harvesting in prisons too? You guys want to go real dark? Yeah, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Oh, you're not an organ donor? Looks like you are now. Oh, shoot.
We're just gonna check your blood type real quick.
Who filed that paperwork? Are you O positive?
You are now.
Quit being so damn negative, you asshole. Let's not
Trying to know
dive
what's-
down that.
Yeah, no, gets dark.
Kidnapping is their profession.
No, terrorizing
the public.
No, terrorizing the public is their goal. Why do you think? Do you guys think? Listen, I'm sort of a medium when it comes to conspiracy theory. Do you guys think that all of this police misconduct and brutality? Do you think all of this is just an aberration, or do you think this is part of a larger system where they'll like go out and kick the shit out of a bunch of people on camera, so that we can scare the general public of like fuck around and find out? You know, America's the new police. America's the new police state.
They're making Dad drive.
I am shocked as fuck.
Wow.
Holy.
You're welcome,
That
bud.
was amazing, man. I am
glad we could be here for you.
We have seen plenty of
I've seen people
women,
less fucked up.
get arrested.
Get arrested.
Yeah, but they were also women that were remotely attractive. So I don't even want to know what happened after the arrest. I don't think they made it to the Van Nuys station, if you know what I mean. So,
the living spaces was questionable that they had to pass by.
yeah.
It's all bad.
It's a way to get compliance. Absolutely. Alley One, did we just become best friends? You want to go do karate in the garage?
Let's make bunk beds.
Absolutely, Top Rock. Designed that way, they're on top of their game. I saw police shoot 2 pit bulls in England. Okay? And right, exactly. I have the same perplexed look on my face, Sab. I didn't think police had guns in England.
I thought they just had those fancy batons.
No,
and more
they
reflective vests.
executed these dogs on some like homeless guy.
Oh, on that was the grounds because they were rabid.
Well, yeah, I mean, so
2 steps.
yeah,
away
and look
from
at the
wolf.
look at the 90-year-old grandma in Australia that they beat to a pulp and she died. Or whatever.
Of her
You guys,
injuries, yeah.
you guys, this is not an aberration. This is sent on from high, from like Kaiser Sose fucking on high of like.
But that was good practice for the young guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we got to go through all the bases, practice every little bit. So what kind of?
Yeah, exactly, Cryptos. Marcy Fox is here. What's up? Is karate in the garage code for something dirty? No, it's Step Brothers.
Yeah, it's
It's
code
a-
for stepbrother.
It's a bonding moment because he
Really, you're gonna
they-
dissect?
the two of them were at odds for the entire movie
If you go on
until
Rotten
that
Tomatoes, you can see everything Johnny's about to say.
that scene.
The climactic pinnacle turning point.
Fergie's
in the
got the
movie
voice of an angel.
is when the bunk beds are made and they can announce that there's more room for activities.
Yeah.
Did we just become best friends as a pinnacle line?
Laughing Stock, what's up?
So you know that the thing on top of the Jeep costs,
Gustavo from
costs
Washington.
$6,000?
Does it?
Just the rooftop camper thingy costs
Really?
from $6,000 to $10,000 depending on
My
how.
God, and I can't remember. Does it pop up into like a tent?
Yeah, it probably turns
But
into
still-
a two-room tent.
Right, right. But still, why would
But
you?
It's a $10,000 roof accessory.
Right. No. Yeah. No.
With all the hardware and
Yeah,
installation.
but think of how much they're saving on hotels
exactly. But I can
and
overland now.
and campsites.
I can go park on the street and sleep on my roof of my Jeep. I'm so
Yeah.
cool.
Baltimore County, what's up?
You know, I got to give inspirational support to the guy who tried to harass me. So,
Right.
got to be nice to him. Plus, I think he's the one who's on the bike. So,
Sorry, I got to change the battery.
Johnny used to be a hand model on the Kirkland
Yeah.
catalog before QVC. So I'm not sure if it was a video you did or somebody else did in West LA at the police station, and that fool Ragsdale came out. Was that your video?
I don't remember Ragsdale. I remember being there. I was on there September 11th of 2017, right when I started my channel.
In West LA?
Yeah.
On Olympic or whatever, or Santa Monica, whatever.
Yeah,
it
but
is.
it's on a smaller street.
It's on a little
but
street,
yeah,
yeah.
but it's yeah.
But it's just west of the 405.
Yeah, and just south of Santa Monica
So
Boulevard.
I don't know if it was your video or maybe it was Checkpoints or somebody's video. So I
Okay.
commented because I recognized the Ragsdale guy. He's a
Okay.
senior lead officer for Beverly Glen, where we used to live.
Okay.
And so I was like, does it hurt to carry around all that equipment or, you know, all this? I talked some shit and he goes, you know, it's very straining on my back. And then I was like, you chose the profession, you schmuck. It's like, you don't complain about the job
Yeah.
you signed up for. All these guys
Yeah.
pulling up their pants.
No,
It's
no,
like,
they
you
think
know,
no, but they think it's they think they're conscripted. You know, they think they're enslaved by
that earns them some sort
No,
of keep.
I know. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
63 degrees. So yeah, so I don't know if it was Mark Twain, but yeah, the coldest winter I ever spent was a summer in San Francisco.
Yes, heard that.
And if you guys are new to Los Angeles or if you're visiting here currently, you'll know exactly
What they're talking
what
about.
they mean.
The humidity.
Oh, there's not much. I mean, compared to, have you been to other parts of the country?
Well, yeah, it's not like the East Coast in August.
Right,
And that means anywhere from Massachusetts to Georgia.
right.
Because that's all the further I've been
All right.
in August. But
Hit the like button, you guys.
and I don't know if you all can see it, but gas back there is $5 a gallon for the low grade.
Yeah, $4.99 for the 87, $5.19 for the 89 octane, and then $5.29 for the 91.
And don't dare drive a diesel truck. It's $4.79. Or sorry,
$5.79 for diesel.
$5.80 for diesel.
Well, but like I said, in defense of California, we have no toll roads. We pay at the pump.
There's only like 4 toll roads
In the
whole
entire state.
Yeah, and 3 of them are in Orange County.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's got a modified exhaust. You guys hear that?
He's also got a wrapped license plate. Oh, there, take it out of gear.
Yeah.
It's a
This
Toyota
car-
Supra.
yeah, I'm sure.
Genesis, it's
Right.
for you.
Yeah, it was a 1987 Toyota Supra, though. I mean, that's the.
Didn't she already comment that?
I don't know. Why is the chat not working?
Yeah, where'd
out
it go?
there?
It was
Like,
right there.
No, it just doesn't.
It
I
just-
gotta like manually.
But it takes breaks. This is not OSHA approved.
I know.
You're not a California employee. Get back on the job. Not an employee at all.
No, I'm not gonna take the dog if they tie it up. They'll get a pocket warrant and then come for me. Trust me. Yeah, Texas has the cheapest gas out of all 50 states.
How much is it? Like 2.5?
So they said 280.
Okay, yeah. Well, that was nice. He turned it off. Now he turned it back on.
Well, but I'm sure that the guy was like, "Oh, cool car. Probably tell me all the specs," and then they tell you all the specs, and you get pulled out at gunpoint.
Right. Oh, he's got a right side drive. Very cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way that's legal. How is that?
I mean, it can be.
How can a right side? That
Well,
guy
it's
headed.
like when they import the Skylines from Japan. I don't know what kind of paperwork he has to do or what state he has to register it in before it comes through the California system, but
Somebody said from Japan, news now Victoria. Yeah. Also, you guys, the chat was. Everybody was pissed off at the mods 2 weeks ago, saying that stuff was getting deleted. That was like entire all of YouTube that was happening.
you were telling me about that.
So I went and made a whole separate video, and everybody got butthurt, like, your mods are fascists, and I'm like, yes, and what's your point?
That was a requirement
Yeah,
on the
exactly,
application.
exactly. My channel, bitch.
We're not political, but yes,
Yeah,
we're all
you know.
fascists. And look, it's not even here. It's crazy. She can't even watch.
It's legal. So Genesis is our resident car expert.
Yes. Genesis, please. I was trying to call for you.
Yeah, the postal trucks. Yeah, but that's different. Those are like, I don't think postal trucks get over 27 miles per hour for the most part. You know what I mean?
And they don't get more than like 8 miles a gallon.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a 90.
they're getting them renewed, like they like redesigned, like electric ones or
yeah,
whatever.
they're
Like,
supposed to have the new ones that DeJoy signed a egregious contract for.
right.
And it wasn't enough money to make them all go electric. He still needs fossil fuels.
Right.
But how about that guy with no headlights?
Yeah, don't
Where's
worry.
the motor?
He's fine.
What about this cop that's rolling through? Go
He's
get him.
fine.
He must be drunk.
He's fine. No, I mean, he's just.
You know,
He's
Lucky,
just buzzed.
Lucky got pulled
He's
over.
just buzzed.
Lucky, true story. Admission of non-guilt here. Lucky worked at Hollywood and Highland as a manager for a retail store and was leaving work at 1 o'clock in the morning. The parking garage underground is fully lit, similar to like Target or anywhere else you would go. Bright lights. She didn't turn on her headlights. She pulled out of the parking garage, and because her headlights were not on, she immediately got pulled over. And they said, "We know you're drunk. You didn't have your headlights on."
Wow, look at this guy has a broken headlight coming up here on the
Yeah.
white.
What's the song? One headlight.
So I have
But-
Hollywood. For those of you that don't know, I have driven in Hollywood. I was working at a catering gig. I drove 20 minutes through Hollywood with no headlights on. I went home, and had no idea because it's so bright. The street lights are so bright.
Yeah,
that-
that's
like-
same implied. Yeah. So, and the cop came up. It was all in her face, and she was crying. She goes, "I just got off of work."
yeah, they don't care.
No,
They don't care.
started screaming at her.
Of course he did. He confused her with his mistress.
Right. He was warming up so he could go home
Exactly.
and beat his wife.
No,
Come on,
his
LAPD.
side chick.
Go ahead, comment in the chat that you refute this evidence that we've got. We know you're there listening.
I'd rather if you didn't restream. Some of these I put on private.
At News Now, Victoria not so silent. Oh, who's the talker in the background? It's hired help. He's hired an extra for the event. It's Hollywood. Just kidding. Thanks, Genesis. Or Pepper. Yeah, Genesis says her chat is all fucked up too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I have to manually press the chat here, so
That's the second
it just
time in
stops.
5 minutes.
It stops scrolling, and I have to manually. I have to click on the chat button to get the actual text back on the screen, which it shouldn't. We're in the valley, Coben. What happened to the dog from the other week? I don't know. That dog's.
Where's the supervisor? We could ask. Maybe
They don't care.
Well, we know they don't care, but they
Right.
might know. We know they don't care. Because when you call to complain, they go, "Do you think I care?" I mean, they might not say that, but you hear that in their tone of voice. Or
Yeah.
they say, "Why don't you come down and say that to my face?"
Yeah.
Those are the two options, right?
Yeah. Kelly H, I don't have a problem with checkpoints. We have so many impaired drivers at Bakerfield area. It's ridiculous. Listen, this is not a pro drunk driving
No,
thing
not at all.
here
Yeah.
by any chance. So
This is an accountability exercise.
Yeah, this has to do with police. And,
Behaving badly.
however, Kelly H, just FYI, every state makes their own determination whether or not this is legal or not. And there are many states. Somebody give me the actual totals. I think it's like at least half. It's like maybe 50-50
Paulie could
that
find that.
are that consider these
No good.
Fourth Amendment violation of
Search
you know
and seizure,
search
yeah.
and seizure and your ability to travel.
Unnecessary or unreasonable search and seizure of persons'
So-
private property.
Yeah.
I
so
don't know. Neither one of
for
us
whatever.
is a lawyer, but you know.
Yeah, we play one on YouTube.
Yeah. If you give me a script, I could sleep at a Holiday Inn Express and then play one in a sitcom tomorrow.
Michael says I got nabbed. One of these trying to avoid one of these traps. Yeah, doesn't sound like it went real well for you. Yeah, they've got cops up there waiting for people to make illegal U-turns. What do they get you on an illegal U-turn? Because they have to get you for
A
an
real
actual violation,
yeah.
but I'm sure they just make stuff up. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and I got up to 10 uniformed guys then,
yeah,
instead of 9. Turn it up.
38 states have DC, and DC have DUI checkpoints. Okay, that's more than I thought.
38 and DC have checkpoints, so only 22 or 12. 13 if you count. How about Puerto Rico and Guam?
Right, exactly.
What about the non-states, Paulie? But yeah, that is 38 allow them.
Yeah.
Well, and how many have constitutional carry now? 22.
Probably somewhere around there.
Yeah. So. And how many have legal marijuana? Like,
Yeah.
let's just go down the list of. And how many have it legal for cops to kill people? All 50 of them.
Yeah.
Except that one where Floyd, where was that? Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Minnesota's the first state. They don't stand for that cop killing peoples anymore.
Right.
We still got him.
Don't mess with Texas. Do you guys know the origin of "Don't Mess with Texas"? It was It was not nothing to do with guns and we're proud and macho. It was an anti-littering campaign. So they started putting signs all around the highways through Texas that said "Don't mess with Texas."
To make it a mess.
Right. It was an anti-littering campaign for throwing trash out your window. So, just
No,
I'm a mind of useless information. So.
The fountain has not run its full
No.
over yet. Still loading.
You guys know that the only other country that does the Pledge of Allegiance is North Korea? I didn't know that.
But they have a different one. They don't.
Well, yeah, they don't do ours. No, exactly. I mean, they have their own version.
It's not the Francis Scott
And it's
Key
probably
edition.
in Korean. I'm just going to go out on a limb.
Well, and
It's in North Korean. No, it's different. It's like Mandarin versus Cantonese.
it's not that. It's like, no, give me that classic Coke. Don't give me that
Yeah.
new Coke bullshit.
Yeah. Exactly, Ted R. Ted R is old enough to remember that.
Holy smokes. Oh, what's this?
A little lowrider action.
Lowrider. Impala. On 100 spokes.
Listen, just FYI, I mean, we don't talk politics in here for obvious reasons. However, you guys know that the billionaires are the ones creating the divide between the left and the right, right? To keep us at each other's throats, so we don't realize that we're being robbed blind by the billionaires and
That's
trillionaires.
a sick car.
I mean, but you guys knew that, though, right? I mean,
I thought we were just going to keep that between you and me
yeah.
and the mods.
Damn, you can smell that. Was that regular gas? Was that leaded gas?
Where? In that car? You smell
Yeah,
it?
no, yeah.
No, I think it was regular, unleaded.
Okay.
Doesn't smell extra toxic. Oh,
So, one of the best, I've talked about this, one of the best political cartoons that I ever saw. It was 3 people sitting at a table. A black man, a blue collar white guy, and a CEO, stuffy white old guy in a suit. And there's a dozen donuts on the table. And the CEO grabs 11 donuts and he turns to the white blue collar guy and he says, "Watch out, that black guy wants the last donut." If that is not the personification of what America has boiled down to,
Yeah.
you are delusional.
on what we have been built on,
Yeah,
regardless
right,
of our choices.
Right. Let's pit Americans against each other, actual working Americans,
Really.
because we can't let them know who's really robbing them. Yeah, and if you guys don't think that the right and the left billionaires are touching dicks on the same Epstein's Island airplanes, you are delusional.
Well, I was just going to
If you think that the right or the left is more of a proclivity to be on an Epstein jet or on Epstein's Island, you are delusional. Both sides of the aisle are on Epstein's Island, high-fiving and tickling each other's nipples. Okay? Please tell me you guys are smart enough to know that. Radical left. What, dude? Yeah, exactly, Marcy. Both right and left wing of from the same bird. Eric, we're on Balboa Norda.
right left winger from the same bird.
No, exactly. City of Long Day tried to shut down the street vendor. Oh my God! If you guys haven't seen the street vendor shit on TikTok. So I don't know if you guys know who Alonzo Bowden is, stand-up comic. He had one last comic standing back in like 04. Anyway, he's got like this 200-pound Great Dane. I was up there shooting pictures at his house. He lives up in the hills. And I passed by that fruit stand in Woodland Hills. And I was like, that's the fruit stand where that like rich guy came with the axe. And then they all showed up and protested, and they had like mariachi bands outside of his house, so much so that he had to move.
The stand had to move, right?
No. The owner, the guy who came at the millionaire guy with the axe who attacked the fruit stand, had to move out of the state.
Oh, because they came and played in front of his house? Yeah. Stand up.
They keep us divided because it would be powerful if we all came together. Exactly. I mean, but everybody keeps talking about the right and the left. Like I said, George Carlin, 2 kinds of people in the world, millionaires and suckers. I got a friend of mine who says, I forget which side of the check that I sign. Let that one sink in for us all. For as much time as you need.
However long you need to process that.
I forget which side of the check that I sign.
Let me study.
For those of you that are really slow, the important people are signing the front of the check. I'm endorsing the back of the check like a poor person. Okay?
When you deposit, you
Yeah.
sign the back.
Yeah, you sign the back
When you're
a
sending
poor
payment,
person. Yeah.
You sign the front. Oh, look, more friends to block the driveway. Nothing looks more than
Bottle in a bag?
an unmarked car.
Yeah.
Than an unmarked.
Yeah. Nothing looks... There it is, you guys. Nothing looks more like an unmarked car than an unmarked car
Nothing looks more official.
than an official car. And my creepy bald head. Any update on the dog? On the dog that got loose, or my dog with cancer? My dog with cancer is having surgery soon, and the dog that got loose, nobody knows. I tried calling animal control, and good luck. Because we're understaffed, you know, they could pull one of these cops. I guarantee you, every one of these cops is making $1.25 a year. Minimum $1.25 a year. But we don't have any, but the city's out of money, and we can't spend any money for animal control. You know.
Why don't we get some of these animals control?
Uh-oh, Cynthia says Paulie Glock sent me.
Ollie Glock sent me?
Wow.
Oh, well. Did he tell you to say that, or are you doing that to slander his name?
I know.
We know Paulie. He's not a bad... Paulie's good people.
No, she said no, he
They
didn't.
turned on the heater for the wusses.
Oh, wow. Wow, it hit a... Listen, it hit 60, it probably hit 61. It hit 61 degrees. Hypothermia is next, you guys. Everybody knows that, so they turned on... No.
We're here live
You know-
reporting from the Hypothermia
No.
Central in Northridge.
No,
where
you know-
It's 61 degrees in 35 minutes.
No.
It starts to set in.
No, policing is a business. Let's burn all the propane. It is 61 degrees, you guys.
Yeah, they got 3 heaters.
Now, listen, listen, in their defense, I am wearing a turtleneck. Okay?
You're also wearing pants.
Yeah.
Mr. Shorts.
No, I know.
I almost wore shorts just so that
I
I could
know.
outshort you. I'd
Yeah.
be wearing a blanket too, but I knew you would be wearing pants today. No calf view for all those creepers
Yeah.
in the chat. I already got those shots. I took them last
Nug
year.
Sergeant Langford sent me. Listen, Langford is like, she's like a medium nug. There was that tall blonde in West Valley. There was a sergeant. That was the video where the guy who rode the motorcycle into the tour bus, and she was there. She was at least 5'11",
She was tall, blonde.
and way hotter than Langford. Langford, if you're watching, I no disrespect to you, Langford. Because Langford's actually a
Need
human
tissue
being.
for your nose? It's a little
Langford
brown.
is actually a human being cop. She's been super cool over the years. So.
Well, and so was that one guy on the train accident, the one motorcycle.
Oh yeah,
guy.
God, that was where he knew about Johnny Fauché. Yeah, that was.
They knew about cat fart too.
Yeah.
We've met some decent folks. Oh,
Yeah.
his went out. Oh no.
Forgot
to prime it.
Code 3.
Let's bring them in. Code 3.
Sweet Jane, Jenna
Heater's
Rainbows.
gone out.
Hey, cool. I was raised in Northridge. Sweet Jenna Rainbows. Does that sound like a porn name? No disrespect to your YouTube moniker, but Sweet Jenna Rainbows just sounds a little bit.
You sound familiar from
I don't know.
somewhere.
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure where.
I don't know if it's a single X or triple X. I'm not really sure how many X's are in that name.
It depends.
Are
which
in the
OF
titles
page
of your
you're going
movies,
to.
but I'm just kidding.
Let me know if it's out of gas. I'll grab another can. So helpful, these guys that show up late just to turn on the heaters.
Melanie Dennis, honestly, we can't continue under the economic and legislative systems we are under. We have to change them completely. Yeah, I listen. I think I'm just going to move out of the country. Actually, you know where some friends of mine and I've heard amazing things and watched a bunch of YouTube videos on expats. You know where, and you could have put a gun to my head and I would have not.
Yes.
Mexico.
That.
Mexico.
Yeah. Because cost of living.
Oh, the cost of living is ridiculous. You can live on a fucking beach, like fucking Shawshank. You know what I mean? or even like in the Yucatan or whatever, but like, or
up on a plateau somewhere.
or even like Ensenada, like, or not
Yeah.
Ensenada, but Puerto Vallarta, like on a west coast, like amazing. I've actually got a decent friend of mine who,
pulling up and parking in front of the car.
yeah, I don't know. They live in Mexico and they fucking love it. And again, healthcare is, next to nothing. And like I said, you can judge a society by how it treats its most vulnerable. Yeah, I've heard Portugal is great, Edward. Spain, Italy, Netherlands. I think the Netherlands is a little too cold for me though, and a little too rainy, a little too not enough
Too
sun.
much weather, not enough sun.
I've heard. Okay, in Iceland. Okay, if you guys
Iceland
don't
is
know
the
this,
green one,
it-
and Greenland
right,
is the ice
right.
one.
If you guys don't know about Iceland, mothers roll up to a grocery store and keep their kid in a stroller outside of the grocery store. Go in, leave their kid unattended outside the grocery store, snuggled, and people are like, "Oh my God, it's 10 degrees outside." Yeah, they know how to fucking dress. They figured it out already.
Bundle them up.
Yeah, or if the baby's crying, a stranger will walk up and pick up their kid and like soothe them and then put them back. Like, there's no
Corral them back.
fuckery afoot.
Yeah. Yeah, and then these other guys have just been standing back here talking the whole time. It's fucking impressive.
$1,500 a month in Mexican, you live like a king. Yeah, which is like a pension on a lot of people's. I mean, that's not a lot of dough. Like, and get a nice fucking house and just, I've seen so many expat videos from people all over the world that were like, I was totally brainwashed by America and I just thought that this was the blah, 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 blah. No, but if you tell people like, oh, I don't think America's the greatest country in the world, they'll fucking, they want to kill you.
Trying to fight you.
But yeah, they want to, like, it's like, dude, you haven't gotten, you need to get out a little bit more.
Exposure, exactly.
The problem with America is that we are geographically isolated. When was the last time anybody in this chat had coffee with somebody from Belgium or a European country in the last 18 months? Well, in the last 5 years, say, excluding the pandemic. I mean, obviously, we have no,
Yeah,
we have no
barriers.
barometer of like, what the hell are you guys doing here? Like.
Yeah, all the barriers.
Do you remember the one woman that tried to lift her leg on Johnny J. Watterson?
What?
I don't know. Within $5 Canadian, $5.50 Canadian, which is $47 US. I had a great time in Mexico. My dental work was a quarter of the price of Canada, and they found more cavities to fill than here. Beautiful people in service. Exactly. Also, if you guys really want to trip out, go on holiday in Canada, and you'll see tourism ads for Cuba.
No, I have a buddy who has dual citizenships, and he goes, I'm never getting rid of that so I can go to Cuba.
Yeah.
Now that they changed the rule, it doesn't matter as much, but...
Listen, when my wife was sick, she had an arachnoid cyst in her T10 through T12. We were looking, I never even knew this. This was back in 2012, 2013. The country of Colombia, like state of the art. They were actually
surgeries and shit. Yeah.
They were actually the government was sponsoring
the science. Yeah.
No, they were
The
sponsoring
research.
a TV show, a reality show for people doing medical tourism.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Same thing with Thailand.
And they wouldn't care. They were like, come get your services done here.
The state of the art.
Top of the line shit.
Yeah. And I just, I'm like this sheltered American that I would think like, oh, there's nothing but cocaine.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Yeah.
America.
Yeah, I mean,
you guys figure out the reference there.
RV Hopper, thank you very much. You leave an empty stroller at Walmart, it's stolen. Absolutely. You had coffee with someone who was from Russia and Poland last week. And did they tell you that America was great, or did they tell you that you guys are kind of fucked up here?
Yeah, they say we're the greatest shits in sliced bread, or the 50th.
You get an apartment here for $1,500. Yeah, no, you could live large in Mexico.
Why did a photographer just show up?
Oh, they do. They come and shoot pictures. They're LAPD
and
guys.
then there's another guy down in the bushes taking pictures.
Oh no, yeah, there's. I don't know. They're probably part of the.
Yeah, this. Oh, he's trying to steal your look too. He's bald.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And he's got a vest on.
No.
What is this shit?
Well, he doesn't have a tripod, so he's not LAPD.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay. No, because they use a flash and a tripod,
But he
which
does
is
have a
like,
badge on his belt.
which is like so over the top. You know what I mean? So, what's going on, man? We're gonna fight. Me and him, we're gonna fight.
Right.
Look at him. He's about to scrape his fucking lens, dude. Have some respect for your fucking gear. Look at him, dude.
His equipment.
That is not a photographer.
No.
Okay. That is a GWC, a guy with a camera. His lens,
It's
front element,
2 inches off the
is
ground.
2 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know that woman.
This can't be like Studio City the other day where you knew the neighbor guy.
Oh no! I think I know her. I was
From
not
the
making. I
same
was trying to
group?
make. Yeah, I was trying not to make eye contact with her. So, no, that is no way to walk respectfully with your gear.
He was holding the tripod.
Rich Theory
way
said he
high
does
up.
not have the calves to stand with Johnny.
We're taking
Exactly. Yeah,
we're
it's
taking
government-owned
wagers.
equipment. It's
Yeah.
anti-misfit. Exactly. It's government-owned equipment. Who cares?
Who gives a shit?
Who cares,
Yeah.
dude?
Guess what? If he cracks it on the sidewalk, he'll get a new one tomorrow. Nice.
Bald on
Rock.
bald violence?
Yeah.
No, that guy's a cop. He's definitely a cop.
Oh, look at this license plate on the back of that truck.
Yeah.
It's a patriotic Dodge.
Yeah. James B, what's up?
Wow. School bus.
Nice diesel exhaust in our fucking face. Yeah, there were a bunch of TikToks with people that were like, you know, doing stitches where they're like, tell me what's totally insane about America that no Americans know about. And then these people like from New Zealand would chime in and people like, oh, you have a choice of either having diabetic medicine, either having insulin or paying rent. Like, that is the most ridiculous thing that we've ever, like, how is the richest country on earth so poor that it can't pay, just like Walmart? Like, why is so many people on the dole on the county and getting food stamps that work at Walmart? Fucking trillionaires, dude. What is wrong with America that what's wrong is there's a bunch of billionaires.
So they see a courtesy vehicle, they want to get it. They want to take it for a test ride.
This front cop will be appearing at the Laugh Factory all this week, 2 drink minimum.
Yeah, tiny wieners. In a bun. Pigs in a blanket. Ha ha. Maybe that's a stage name. Little Jimmy.
Pariah Man, we are all being poisoned. If you guys knew how much food is banned in the rest of the world, that America,
Forces down our throats.
high fructose corn syrup, like the dyes, like, I mean, like, Southern Boy, let me ask you this question. Do you think that America is the greatest country? Do you think America affords people the most opportunity? Do you think people enjoy their lives? How many people, I don't know about you, Sap, but I don't get to hang out with many of my friends. You know why? Because they're all working.
Yeah.
Like, there's no
We hang out on the
takes
weekends.
it takes quite a bit of effort to be able to hang out with people.
Yeah.
When was the last time you guys took a 3-hour lunch at work, when you were at work?
No, only when I took the day off.
Yeah. America's a third world nation. Exactly. America's a third world country with a good PR firm. Work, sleep, that's life. Exactly, Jeff in Ohio. And listen, I love America. I'm 56 years old. I think we had a bait and switch. It started in the 80s. This was not something that took place instantaneously.
Quick. Yeah.
Also, if you think, you know, I saw this TikTok that I was absolutely shocked of how rich the continent of Africa is, and how Africa has been raped and pillaged of their natural resources by first world countries
For 100 years.
Well over 100
more,
years.
Yeah.
Like the amount of natural resources in the continent of Africa are like off the chain. Also, you know, it's a really good thing is to go in and destabilize all of Central America as if you were America and you were like, hey, we need a workforce that will work for nothing. So let's destabilize all of Central America so people will need to flee their country.
I think they're running into
salvation. I think they're running into salvation of America. Like, if you guys don't think that was a bait and switch, you are delusional. Let's cause civil unrest and beheadings in these countries so people leave. Where's better, Johnny? Let's see. New Zealand, Australia, Spain, Italy, Netherlands, Germany.
What's the one next to Australia?
New Zealand?
Yeah.
New Zealand. New Zealand's ridiculous.
I heard it's ridiculous, yeah.
It's a little expensive. Portugal, France, Iceland. Sorry to,
Give you so many choices.
Yeah.
Go to Mexico if you want to cheat.
Yeah, Mexico.
Get a
Listen,
gun.
and I'm not trying to like bash America, but listen, this is the reality, and we don't get out much, and we are not socialized by people outside of the U.S. very much at all. And that was one of the greatest things about TikTok and watching people from all over the world chime in going, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Right.
Like, you guys think you've got this, I mean, yeah, our military is second to none. Like, okay. Like, but we can't take care of our vets.
No, right.
We love you when we're going to war, but as soon as we're done with the war, get off the county teat, you moocher.
Yeah, right. Quit sucking.
Have you ever guys heard the theory about abortion, and that it has to do with white supremacy?
Yeah.
Jane Elliott.
I don't know the names.
There was a guy who wrote a book in the 80s talking about how if we don't start clamping down on abortion, that white America is going to lose its numeric majority. So we need to he's like, we can't pay people like they do in Europe to have kids, so we need to clamp down.
Crazy.
Johnny, you've done nothing but bash America the last several months, if not the last couple of years. Absolutely, yeah. I'll challenge you on any one of the points that I'm making. Please feel free to interrupt with facts about healthcare. Do you guys know that America, we consume, I think, something around 70% of all of the prescription drugs in the world, and we're the sickest country as far as like
terminally ill and
where we are as far as like being healthy.
Yeah.
And not even like benzos or pain pills.
No, like dialysis and kidney failure and everything, and diabetes. And,
Yeah, or diabetes, you know.
Yeah. All that.
Yeah, so WW, feel free to like jump in and counter any of my arguing points with facts. I forget where, I think it was, I think it's Belgium, like when you find out that you're pregnant.
You start leave immediately.
No, yeah, the woman is off leave, paid leave.
For 2 years or
Yeah,
something,
and you
right?
are issued an au pair for 2 years afterwards.
Right. Yeah.
Paid for.
Yeah. No, I heard of that.
And the husband is off for like 6 months once
Six
the
to 9 months or something.
once the baby's born.
Yeah. Exactly.
Paid.
Paid. Yeah.
But America, like, you know.
But America.
Yeah, America. America sounds like a war zone from overseas. Wow, you think?
Yeah.
All right. The majority of abortions are white. Always have been. If nothing else, there's a majority of white people, but I have cancer and the copays are killing me. Exactly. My buddy went to Portugal and he said that it costs $60 a month. Like getting off the plane, it's $60 a month for everything. Surgery, all prescriptions, any doctor, dental, vision, everything is covered for $60 a month. Seattle Judy. I'd agree with that. G'd up. $65 weeks extended maternity leave in Canada, plus 15 sickness if needed. Whiffen, thank you very much. 550. Capitalism gives the means to extract the most labor out of workers for the capital owners. There's enough money to care for all of you, cancer included. Of course there is. Listen, I've talked about this before. I think I've mentioned this on my channel. This is the American mantra. If you work hard in America, if you really, really work hard here, if you really buckle down, you really pull yourself up from your bootstraps and you work 60, 80, 100 hours a week, you too can make a millionaire, a billionaire. So what are you doing right now? Get back to work. Disabled wife of a disabled veteran, and we're behind on rent just to get medical and food. America. I'm sorry to hear that, Jenna Rainbows. That's why the Portuguese economy collapsed. It did. Portugal also decriminalized drugs back in 2001. Decriminalized. Not like in the Netherlands where they just turn a blind eye. Why does Congress choose to keep the military below poverty line? That's a really easy question because we don't want to interfere with the billionaires making more money. They need an extra house in Barbados. I'm 54 and about to pull the ripcord and move to Mexico and soon retire. Can't afford to retire in the United States. Molten metal. Yeah, exactly. Listen, I'm not trying to bash on the United States. I'm trying to give you guys some perspective on how the rest of the world sees us and where we fit in with the rest of the world, and how little we're getting from how much we're paying. I think that's the biggest crime. Johnny F. Ace. You're no different than any of the other propagandists. You're just on the other side, and that's all. You don't even realize you're being used. That is sad. I feel sorry for you. Cool story, WW. No, you've been brainwashed that you think that this is the greatest place. That if you think that you can live in Los Angeles, if you I don't know how anybody lives in Los Angeles for under $100,000 a year and like does anything. Goes out to eat. Cool, you're entitled to your opinion, WW, but I'm stating facts about where the United States stands. Nobody busted yet from...
Well, we can see. No. No, but social hour is ongoing over there by the trailer. We have 3.
Yeah,
planning future crimes.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
these 2 over here
exactly.
are conspiring to commit murder next week.
Edward, God forbid we talk about the USA. God forbid we actually... And you know what? The billionaires love guys like WW because he's all about the American dream.
We love choking on that boot.
Yeah, like... Hey, WW, how many zeros are at the end of your bank account? Is it like 6, 7 after the numbers? Because if not,
talking to the left or the right of the
decimal? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Because if not,
are we going back to how to write checks again?
Yeah.
Where to sign? Whiffin, some more Canadian for $47. Yeah, he said it well. Did you see the super chat?
No, where? I don't...
Right there.
Okay.
Right there.
Last one maybe, LOL. When you criticize your sport team, you're trying to bring them down. No, you're bringing light to the problems that make it best. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, the Yankees didn't always win because of the pinstripes. They had good players.
Yeah.
That pinstripes didn't hurt them, but... I don't know, you're from New York.
Yeah, I know. But if we don't raise the debt ceiling, how are we going to be able to send Ukraine money and pay their people's pensions?
Well,
you know what's amazing to me? Is when people were like, dude, the Iranians are funding the Iraq and Afghanistan,
war, yeah.
and they're coming over and supplying IEDs that are blowing up our troops. We should go to war with Iran for that alone. We have them driving M1A1 Abrams tanks and Stryker. They just sent a bunch of Stryker vehicles over there. Like, they've got Javelin. Like, I mean, we're not even like hiding. We're not even hiding it. Like. No. WW is feverishly typing, don't have a strike, dude. Yeah, exactly. The cures for cancer, arthritis, and more were discovered long ago. A little thing called population control has tinkered with all of it. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see how long the message is when he gets one in. It's gonna be a long letter.
Yeah.
Remember, there's a limit on how many characters.
Hey, WW, how good? When was the last time you saw a doctor? When was the last time you had an actual blood panel?
Southern boy, I love America. My dad was a Marine, but I'm so embarrassed of our country right now. The vets doesn't get the respect that they deserve, in my opinion.
No, they never have. They never have. It has nothing to do with any president. It's the billionaires, you guys.
Yeah.
Both sides of, like.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what color your jacket or your tie is. They don't care. It's a business. Goes back to the same thing. It's capitalism.
Yeah.
This isn't
I love when they
democracy. This is capitalism.
And it's sort of like, and I love when they say, "Oh, the Social Security is
running out.
no, it's an entitlement."
That's like
you
the kids
you
who
paid
say a driver's license is an entitlement.
you that's your money. You guys know that the government can't screw with your that's your money that you paid into Social Security. It is not welfare. It is not money that came from the government. It's your money.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys knew that though, right? I mean,
Oh, somebody says I think WW got banned.
GDUP. No, I don't know.
I don't know.
There's a auto spam feature on here though. Oh, here comes the other photographer. We're gonna fight. We're gonna throw hands.
How not to hold a tripod?
No, it's a small liberal cabal. Again, Mike. Both sides of the aisle, dude.
Handheld flash. Look at this. Impressive.
He's gonna do it on camera. Look at. Thank you, love. Yeah, your Social Security is your money. The government can't. Like, oh my God, you guys. I mean, take a basic civics lesson.
Talk about gizmos. He's got a manual popper in his hand and a flash in the other hand.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Do you know how much light there is here? That's like people that like bring a flash to a concert. Like people that bring a flash to like a concert where you're like, you have like, you've got like $5 million worth of professional lighting, but like you bring your on-camera white light flash and think like.
That was impressive.
Don't lose it. Don't lose this moment. Cinematic genius. Can we have a breakdown of this later? Can you make sure you do an in-depth on this segment right here?
Yeah. Real news, feel better. My father lost 2 houses because he had no medical insurance and astronomical medical bills. Do you guys understand? Do you guys understand that people from the rest of the world are horrified? They don't understand a GoFundMe account. They don't understand what GoFundMe is or why it's necessary. And they're like horrified by it. Like, wait, what? You mean you can lose your house based on because you got sick?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Or got in a car accident and you broke your ankle? Don't trip down a flight of stairs at Target.
The lazy left. There we go. Dude, you guys. If you want to get down to welfare, photographer's a time traveler. You want to know why U.S. weapons are showing up in Mexico? Ask the judge that was busted in Texas selling weapons to a felon and helping us. Shocker, Bear. Stop with facts.
Oh, here's WW. There you go.
Hyperion, thank you.
Now you're bitter. No, correction. Johnny's always been bitter. You didn't just become
No, who's calling me bitter? WW?
WW.
Again, these are facts. These are facts. America doesn't have health care.
No.
They've privatized health care.
We have health subsidies.
Yeah.
And then health extortion.
Yeah.
An extortion of human health. Oh, this one's in reverse now.
Yeah, go ahead, sweet Jenna. You can post his cash. You can post your disabled vet's husband's cash app in the chat. Two-wheel freedom. Most Americans are one hospital visit away from becoming homeless. Ding, 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 ding. Yep, and a couple paychecks away from being homeless too.
Yeah, really. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I'm a regurgitating robot. So I'm being used by the billionaires, showing how bad the billionaire. I'm just trying to figure out your logic there, WW. It seems like your logic train stalled at the station.
Or maybe left the cars at the station and the locomotive just took off without it. Or is this
There you go.
AI?
Sweet Jenna Rainbows posted her Cash App link. You guys want to throw some dough for a disabled veteran, and she's disabled as well. Okay, let me ask the question. How many people? Anybody from Europe? I know it's super late there. Is there anybody that's up late from Europe right now that's watching? If so, 9:26.
You're the GMT guy.
It's 5 hours to UK, so what's that? Like 2 in the morning. GMT. Zulu time.
Zulu.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. Intergalactic space time.
Right.
And that's not the day the Earth stood still. That's Star Trek, right?
Angela Sermon is from the UK.
Well, good morning.
Good morning, Angela. It's about 4 in the morning in the UK? Okay, all right. 5:26 in the UK, 6:26 in Germany? Okay.
Okay.
I'm
so
an idiot.
It's not 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever it
It's
is.
37 hours.
Yeah.
It's actually Wednesday.
It's 37 hours, give or take 18.
Okay, for those
It's Wednesday.
for
No,
those
that's
that
long.
are exactly. For those are the people in the UK and Germany and anywhere else on the European continent. Give us a couple of lines of are you horrified? But so you guys have seen traffic collisions where people are injured and they refuse medical care here in America.
Oh yeah. No,
Because-
I'll walk home.
because-
Take my car.
Because the ride in the bus, the ambulance, is minimum of $1,100.
Yeah.
That depending on
It
insurance.
used to be 5. Now it's like 750. But yeah, it's $1,000.
I mean, what do you guys think of when you guys think of America? I mean,
and
if we want to, I haven't even touched on the gun violence.
No, yeah, we tried to skirt away from it.
I mean,
But people know that if you got picked up from an ambulance right here and had to get transported across the street, that fare is still the same at $1,000.
yeah.
Whether it's down the street or 6 blocks or 6 miles, it's $1,000. And you hope you have insurance to cover a portion of that.
Southern boy, you're good. You're good, man. I'm just. Michael Moore's done documentaries on this. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he does decent.
James B. cost me $650 for a 2-mile ride from my house to hospital.
Yeah.
They don't read any reliable sources. USA doesn't even read reliable sources. I would agree with that. Corruption.
We couldn't figure out the word bibliography, so they changed it to a works cited page. That's how bad America is.
Mr. 100 Watson. Listen, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm like trying to bash the United States, man. Like, I mean, I'm just telling you that you may want to like get out a little more and experience some other cultures, talk to some other people that are like, somebody Google how many mass shootings there have been in the U.S. so far this year.
What day are we on?
I know.
Because it's 2 a day. Are we 100? No, we're 6 months in, 5.5 months in. So we've had 200, 175, somebody. I'm not an accountant in my day job. No.
475, over 500. Are those actual facts? Over 1,000 police shootings.
Well, yeah, there's 5 of them a day. The cops kill 10 dogs a day. Let's go over the other troubling statistics in America. God.
It cost me 3,000. Eric says it cost him $3K for an ambulance ride. Yeah, Dave, we're in Northridge. But see, here's my take. So if America actually, there's plenty of countries that have tons of guns. They don't have the shootings that America has.
Right.
I would argue simply that one of the pitfalls of not having health insurance or decent health insurance is you don't have any mental health care
to go with it, right.
to go along with it, or a culture. This guy's getting the finger and.
But he's
So-
getting tested by a guy who can't even reach up in the window.
I know. And yet this is still the best place to live? I don't know, Pariah Man. I really, I think you need to talk to some people that have lived. I got friends of mine that moved to Costa Rica that said it's
Yeah, I know some
unbelievable.
people, too.
Or you really want to rely on government? You guys have been sold the colossal lie that government,
No front plate.
that there's an entire, there's an entire infrastructure of healthcare that is government funded. So
202 so far per ABC News. So my guess at 200 is
okay.
pretty close. Thank you, Hyperion.
Whiff and post and facts. Southern boy, you been to Thailand?
I like how he always has to bend down so far. So
Yeah.
he didn't have to bend down when I was in my van. He was looking right at me. It's real close to getting mouthy, real right off the bat, but I didn't. It's so tempting.
I've heard Thailand is pretty fantastic. I got a bunch of friends of mine actually from the UK that have moved to Thailand. Sharon Carnahan, yeah, Ireland I heard is not that bad to emigrate to. I think there's.
This guy's gonna run over a cone.
I don't think I'm going to be here long.
Oh yeah.
I give it a few more years maybe. Yeah, let's bother this guy who's working for a living. Don't worry, I'll send everybody a postcard. Well, it's about time you leave. Get the hell out of here, Johnny. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, don't
Make
worry.
sure to send your address.
Yeah, don't worry.
To his email. He won't read it, so you won't.
Yeah,
get a
don't worry.
postcard.
Sorry, I'll be on a beach somewhere. So my buddy went to Portugal, and he went to a grocery store, and he was like, "Hey, where's the frozen food section?" The guy said, "What?" He said, "Where's the frozen food section?" The guy's like, "We don't sell frozen food, dude. Like, we buy fresh food. We don't sell frozen stuff."
What? No frozen food?
No frozen food. Like,
Imagine
I mean,
that.
I'm sure you can get ice cream and shit, but not like
Only fresh.
you're not gonna get a Mrs. Stouffer's, lasagna.
They don't sell you bags of peas.
Yeah, exactly. A bag of
Meatloaf?
frozen peas.
A hungry man lunch.
Whiffin says Thailand and Vietnam. Yeah.
The little Celeste people.
Sarah Tate, please don't post election slogans. I'll lose my mind. Europe is expensive. It is. It depends on where you're going. I mean, do you know?
JB Tech. What state is this? Delusion, confusion, illusion.
Right.
Also known as California.
What? No Hungry Man dinners? No.
Yeah. No hungry man.
Murat, what's up?
No hot pockets either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they sell ramen? Like those
Yeah,
little
I mean-
freeze-dried jail packs? You know the one you put a slice of cheese on top and it makes it into
Yeah.
macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
Or is that
Yeah,
just a
look,
jail
the
story
macaroni.
I
I
heard?
love the macaroni and cheese, the powder macaroni and cheese. I'm like, yeah, no cows were harmed in the making of this cheese.
No, but when you put a pasteurized cheese product slice of American cheese on your chicken flavored ramen
Right.
noodles, it becomes
Right.
jailhouse mac and
Yeah,
cheese.
exactly.
I've heard this from somebody who spent like a year in jail. They go, man, let me tell you the delicacies of mac and cheese in jail.
Ogre says America poisons its citizens with processed foods. Don't
Truth.
say that. WW might
Somebody might hear you.
he might get upset by that.
The propagandists might hear
Right.
you. We might repeat it.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
Oh. I don't even think I should say it.
what's up from Boston? Yeah, we pay for our own enslavement here. You guys do realize that corporations like Vanguard and what's the other one? BlackRock? I don't know. Their plan is to buy up all of the decent houses in most cities in the United States. Gen Zs are so screwed between the 150,000 in student debt. I mean, they're never going to be able to own a home, and that's part of the plan. Keep everybody controlled.
What was the second part? Glad I didn't say it.
Mass Killer, what's up? Yeah, even fresh fruits and vegetables, which are like, oh, I'm eating fresh fruits and vegetables, or exactly, Melanie, are poisoned with pesticides and are
Oh yeah,
like,
coated and pumped full of garbage.
yeah, but we got the F-35, motherfucker. Okay.
$18 billion
Yeah.
airplane.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck it costs.
Kung Pao, what's up?
Everyone is at a checkpoint tonight? Who else is at a checkpoint?
Yeah, if
We're the
you
only cool one.
if you think, say, one of the features of fascism is this like kind of ultra nationalism of like we're the best, like we're nobody. So if you think that talking about how great other countries have it is bashing America, you might be headed towards fascism.
Right here.
Yeah, exactly, Edward. Edward, where do you live? Are you in the States?
Welcome,
Hey, have you
JD.
guys? Do you guys know about the? What is it? Is it the PBAs or that's a policeman benevolence? What is the chemical that's on the receipt paper that mirrors like hormones and like estrogen and like
Oh, I know.
all receipt paper? The thermal has this
It's chemical in it.
has this plastic that. Are you guys familiar with that?
It's
Do you think that maybe they could make a different receipt paper so that all receipt paper in the United States didn't have this chemical in it that mimics hormones in the human body?
Oh my God! It's turning left into the. You see the wheels turned on the front of that vehicle?
Oh my God, yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at Mexican righteous bisphenol. Yes, Big Pharma loves the American diet. Exactly. So listen, I mean, I'm just saying, why isn't WW saying, hey, this isn't cool, why don't we get kind of a different receipt paper, you know?
Right.
Since he loves America so much.
Bisphenol.
Yeah.
That kind
Long
of
Island. Edward, I was born in Garden City. We had a house out in Riverside. We had a summer house out in Riverside that my grandfather owned out on Lake Pequannock or... Plastics are found in one of our lakes. Yeah, I mean it's just like all of like the Scotchgard and all of the PFAS, the perfluorooctanoic acid, the forever chemicals that your body does not get rid of. Which were mostly found in like the PTFE cookware, the Teflon cookware in the 80s. The PTFE is the polytetrafluoroethylene.
that good stuff.
That would give off the PFOAs, and it is persistent. It does not get detoxified by in the blood, kidneys, livers, any of that stuff. That does not come out. It's a forever chemical. Corey King, what's up? Paraman, some guy took tuna from Subway and had it analyzed. In fact, it had no tuna in it. Yep.
There was no fish of any kind.
Nope, exactly. But this is what America's good enough. All right. We're in Northridge, I think. All right, we're hitting the 2-hour mark. I think we're gonna bounce. We only had one guy do a sobriety checkpoint, but I think we've. I mean, listen. What other country can you work 3 jobs and still barely pay your rent? I mean, isn't that a land of opportunity? DMSO. I'm not familiar with DMSO. It doesn't sound good though. Yeah, Edward, we used to go to Garden City Pool when I was a kid. We moved out of there when I was 5. We moved to North Jersey. Jeff Calicut from Arizona. What's going on, man? You guys, I posted probably over 2 years ago where people from Europe were reacting to medical bills in the United States, and there was a guy from India who was of Indian nationality, but he's British, and he was saying, "I'm not trying to be cheeky, but this is actually a question. What is a copay? I don't understand what a copay is." So wait, so let me get this straight. So you pay for medical insurance, and then when you use your medical insurance, you pay again? And then when you go to the pharmacy, you pay again? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, right?
But no, WW says that I'm part of the propaganda machine of the billionaires. So Southern Boy, I don't think there's any state in the country that you can rent a 2-bedroom apartment for minimum wage. I don't think there's one. Not even like Mississippi. He says he's in Oklahoma and everything's expensive there. Yeah.
What about Montana, Wyoming,
No.
Dakota?
No, somebody please post the link or go and Google what state can I rent a 2-bedroom apartment in the United States? Which state out of all 50 can I rent a 2-bedroom apartment earning minimum wage? The answer is 0. I live in Mississippi, and no, you can't. Justin Williams. And no offense, Justin, but I think Mississippi is the poorest state, if not one of the poorest states. So if you can't do it in Mississippi, my nephew pays $3,200 a month for 1-bedroom apartment in Hollywood. Thank you, Whiffin. You are as well. Boomer B, yeah, no dogs. And listen, I've spoken to a lot of Canadians. I've spent a lot of time in Canada, and Canada's system is not the greatest. Yeah, they pay a little bit more in taxes, but I don't think it's as good as the European system. I live in New York City. 1-bedroom is $2,500, and that's for a closet. I guarantee you. What's that? 500 square feet? $915 for a bedroom in Sacramento, but I've been here 19 years. 300 square feet. Yeah. Prime Man, $5. Thank you. One of the greatest autos of all time. Thank you. Yeah, Morro Bay was gold.
When are we going back there?
I don't know.
We should.
So thank you everybody that donated for Poppy. For those of you that are coming in late, my little dog Poppy has got a cancerous tumor that my phone is cracked, so that is she's got a cancerous tumor on her under, but she's actually got a few, but there's one that's huge. We're doing some Cash App, some PayPal, Venmo. We're having her surgery in 2 weeks. We're about 500 short. We're up around $1,800. I think it's like 23 total. So any last bit helps. You guys are amazing. I'm going to sign off for now. This was a pretty slow night.
Pretty mellow. Thank you,
and which
everybody,
is
for
fine.
coming.
Thank everybody, Sab Crazy, for being the special guest and keeping himself in line.
Yeah,
Which
didn't
is-
get out of control.
Triple OG 365, presidents are fake. You just figuring that out now? Absolutely. Listen, no, Jenna, don't. I'm not. I mean, if there's plenty of people that don't have it, I'm just saying, like, you know, don't anybody feel bad.
Right.
No, listen, if you guys don't have dough, don't. I'm not. Don't. Please. There's no. You know. Yeah, and go check out Mexican Righteousness channel. I didn't even know that motherfucker was in here until he chimed in like 5 minutes into the end of the 2-hour stream. That guy is a cool dude. He's down in Hollywood area. If you're an OG on this channel, you know that I ran into him at least once, if not twice, or maybe even 3 times. So super cool dude. And here we go. There's Polyglox and Johnny F. Face right now. I don't know if you guys can see.
And
Yeah, no, I've heard that Australia, New Zealand is fantastic. I heard it's fairly expensive to be in New Zealand too, though, which is fun. But I don't know if I could handle like driving on with the steering wheel on the other side. Like I don't know if I could but being on the other side of the road. I don't know if I would
mentally.
No, because
flustered.
I have a friend of mine who was hit in a head-on collision by a British guy who panicked in an intersection, and
Out
when
here?
he defaulted to what he knew, and
From
he went
years
to the
of experience.
right, and he
Yeah.
went to the wrong side of the road, and hit her head on. Like, and I'm like, fuck, I could totally see like, oh, I would never do. Oh, I would absolutely do that.
Yeah, when you go to some island nation and go for
Yeah.
vacation, and
Yeah,
then,
no.
you rent a car and you're on the wrong side of the street.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
All right, Mexican Righteous said he was driving. I'm just busting balls, dude.
Yeah,
You're a good dude,
you're
man.
good. We love you.
Yeah,
Listening for the last 40 minutes. Well, thank you.
you're good, dude. All right, you guys. Love you guys. We're hitting the 2-hour, 7-minute mark, so we're gonna bounce. So we are. We are at the Target in Northridge. What is this? Is this like a mall, or is this the Northridge Mall, or is this a separate store?
Just a Target.
Okay.
Just a Target.
Because I know they have a mall in Northridge.
They do have a mall in Northridge, but the Target is separate.
Okay.
This is
What used to
not
be
that-
here? This looks fairly new.
It actually used to be a Target on the ground floor, and then they
Okay.
tore it completely down.
Oh,
and-
just like the Burger King, the 2-story Burger King over there. For those of you coming in late, there's a 2-story Burger King, and there is the stairway into the champagne room. I'm just saying.
Take
there
the
might
stairs
be
to go visit the king
there might
upstairs.
there might be lap dances for you, King.
Mr. the King is waiting to see you upstairs.
I'm just saying, how many Burger Kings have 2 stories? I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah, we're on Balboa. All right, you guys. Love you guys. Go over onto the main channel and go leave a comment on some of the videos. Give the algorithm a tickle, and that's it, man. Love you guys. We'll see you soon.